Hey, what's up, you guys? Sal with a special video. As you can see from the title, first of all, this is not a JAZZINC 1/6 scale Batmobile. I wish it was. Alright, it's a little dusty. It's a Hot Toys 1/6 scale Batmobile. And I have posted a video regarding the JAZZINC Batmobile 89 1/6 scale that was announced, and then 2 days after, Hot Toys announces that they're re-releasing the 89 Batmobile, which is a bummer. Why a bummer? Because a lot of us, first of all, mind you, first of all, let me say I did not pay retail for this car when it came out. I bought it back in 2013. I actually ended up paying about $375, $350 for this, brand new in the box. All right, because I bought it from big bad toy stores. They were selling fake Batmobiles that are supposedly scratched from the top, because it gets really. It's just a plain plastic. This figure looks. It's a plain plastic. There's no special paint. It's just black plastic. Anyways, I didn't pay that much money, so yeah, I made a video that why would you guys, or why would anybody, which I'll tell you my opinion in a bit. So I made this video just because I saw JAZZINC's Batmobile. It just went up for pre-order. I didn't think any of it, and they were talking about that it's gonna be what's it called? It's gonna be accurate, longer, about 4 inches longer, right? So I'm like, I'm not gonna. If I was me purchasing my first 89 Batmobile, I'll just buy the Hot Toys, right? Because I already have it. It's an amazing piece, guys. You cannot deny that it's not an amazing piece, especially for a figure. This thing came out about 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago, probably a little bit over 10 years, probably 11 years ago, and it's one of the pieces that got me into collecting Hot Toys. The Tumbler was, but this is one of those figures that it got me. Well, not figures, but more like a diorama vehicle piece that it got me into collecting. And I was like, I'm not gonna pay no $1,400 for no freaking 89 Batmobile. That's more than this. When this one came out, it was about $599, I believe. $599, $700. But Hot Toys is not doing, from what I've seen and from what anybody has seen, they're not doing anything special to this Batmobile. They're just releasing it again. They haven't mentioned about making the lights brighter from the inside, from the cockpit. Nothing. It's just the same figure. I get it. It's gonna go up in price because materials go up in price, inflation. So you're not gonna pay those $500-600 from like when it came out. That it was like that was the price. You won't. So for a while, I was like, I'm okay with this figure. I'm just waiting for the 89 Batman to be re-released, which is coming out next year, and I'm okay. I don't need another 89 Batmobile. What's the point? I'm happy with this one, and the reason why mine looks so shiny is because I actually use it's a UV protector for all my figures. I use them on all my Hot Toys, especially the ones with the rubber, like rubber material, fake leather. I use it. It's a white bottle, guys. I can't. Something. Oh, shoot, I can't remember. But anyways, I put this plastic coating. If you guys want to know which one is it, just ask me in the comments and I'll respond once I see what's the name of it. But a lot of collectors use that thing. So that's the reason why it looks so shiny, right? So anyways, I'm like, $1,400 for a Batmobile, which that Batwing was about $2,500. But look at the sheer size of that thing, right? Now, guys, JAZZINC is not perfect. It's not perfect. Please don't say it's a perfect anything, because not just like Hot Toys, they're not perfect. The 89 Batwing, I love it. I love that Batwing. That's like one of my grails when it comes to vehicles or anything. I love Batman, anything Batman related. Sorry, But the paint apps, especially when it comes to the lines coming down, um, is not the greatest. Is not the greatest um, paint apps. They don't have the greatest paint apps. I believe they could do better, and I hope they will. They're getting better as they go with every single release, so I'm happy for that. But yeah, those black lines that you see on the Batwing, like that pattern, it doesn't look like the greatest, man. It looks sometimes like some of the lines look shaky. It goes from skinny to fat, from fat to skinny. It's a little bit weird. Doesn't bother me. I don't mind, but I'm not here to complain about it, because again, I'm not gonna. Every company has its faults. They all have quality issues when it comes to releases, so it's not gonna be perfect. But I'm not gonna hear bash it like the Nobi. Even though my last video I went a little bit harsh on the whole thing, even though I own the Batwing, the VVS Batmobile from JAZZINC, and the Bat Signal, and I have the 95 coming in, the Batman Forever one. Anyways, back to the subject, guys. Sorry to keep going. Now I wasn't gonna buy it. Not. Actually, I was just going into the into the JAZZINC's group on Facebook here and there. Mind you, I actually been one of the ones that's like joined. I wasn't one of the ones, but I joined the JAZZINC group back in, I will say, about 4 years ago, probably around 4 or 5 years ago. I joined that group right before they announced the Batman vs Superman Batmobile. So I actually pre-ordered that when it was announced. So I'm not new to JAZZINC, all right. So I'm talking by experience, and I have 3 other vehicles, right? I did not buy the 1966 Batmobile from the Adam West version. Reason why, I'm from the 80s. I was born in 86, so I'm a 90s kid, right? But I grew up watching those movies too, but it's just not for me. I didn't grow up with them. It looks like an amazing vehicle, but to me, if you're gonna get one, and the Batmobile from 2022. The reason why I didn't get that Batmobile, I was really tempted to pre-order it, but I didn't, is because there's gonna be another Batman movie coming out, so I'm pretty sure the Batmobile is gonna get upgraded. So I want to see what that Batmobile looks like, right? Because there's a lot of people that sell those Batmobile like stuff in the group here and there, and sometimes they sell it for what they got it for, just to get their money back, or a little bit over, but not too much. So it looks like a great vehicle, but to me, it doesn't scream Batmobile. It screams more of a Mad Max vehicle, if that makes any sense. Now, if you had the chance and just wanted to buy one Batmobile, the 89, in my opinion, is the iconic one. I feel like this vehicle, other than the Ghostbusters, I mean, there's iconic vehicles, right? There's the DeLorean from Back to the Future. There's the Ghostbusters. There's Knight Rider. There's a couple. The A-Team's minivan or van, whatever it is. But there's a couple of vehicles that, even if you don't watch movies, you see it and you're like, this one, you show it to somebody, oh, do you know what this is? Oh yeah, that's the Batmobile, Batman. Sometimes they don't even watch the movies and they know this is the Batmobile, this is Batman's car. If I was to show them the 22, the Batman's Batmobile from last year, 2022, some people won't know. A lot of people watch that movie, but it's only fans, people that are into movies. People that haven't even watched. My mom hasn't probably really watched this movie, and she knows what this vehicle is. My aunts, my uncles, everybody knows this Batmobile right here. The Tumbler, we all know it because we're fans. BBS, we know it. The Batwing, I mean, that's the Batman logo right there. So, but yeah, you don't have to have seen the movie for you to know this is an iconic piece. Back to the subject, guys. I just wanted to speak that if you're gonna get one Batmobile, is the 89. if you just had the choice to buy one, 89 is the way to go. Hopefully they make the 97. I'm really crossing my fingers. And like I said, the Batman 2 will be coming out maybe next year or the year, most likely 2025. So I'm just waiting to see what that Batmobile. I'm pretty sure Jaws will make it. But yeah, so that's the reason why I get the 22. 66 is just not for me. I just want to stick to what I like, because I'm being really selective of what I could buy. So I changed my mind. I know I was talking all this smack about why would you spend an extra $700 for an extra 4 inches. 4 inches make a difference, guys, now that I'm thinking about it. That's what she said, pretty sure. But guys, even an inch. I was like, literally I was Googling, I was researching the size. Like this, like where's everybody getting their facts? Anyways, the man himself, Jaws, said that the creator, the one that designed the Batmobile, they gave him the right measurement, so he got it correct. One thing that made me change my mind, guys, now that I saw production pictures, as soon as I saw those production pictures, I said, fuck, that looks sick. The paint app he's using on that Batmobile, on his, the JAZZINC one, looks sick. It's not just plastic, it's actually painted. I've seen a lot of people take this one apart and paint it back in the days, and it looks amazing. But he's using this paint where it looks bluish, greenish, grayish. So apparently the Batmobile was never black. It had different colors in it. It's just because most of the shots were in the night, you couldn't really see it. Another thing that made me say, you know what, I really need this car, so I'm gonna sell this car, guys. I'm gonna get more than what I paid for, but not as much as if it was selling at one point. If you guys remember, this thing was selling for about $1,500, and even from $1,200 to $2,000 at some point. Whoever sold it during that time, yeah, got lucky. I'm not gonna make that much money out of it, but it will go down towards my 89 JAZZINC, which I am gonna pre-order. Pre-orders are still available. Joss said he's gonna give you guys a heads up 2 weeks prior. So this might be the last month that we could pre-order it. So if you're on the fence, pre-order it. He has payments. So one thing that made me change my mind, he showed a video, and you could go to his channel. He showed a video where he's doing the what is it, the exhaust part right here in the back. He turned it on and it looks way brighter than this, right? Way brighter. I mean, this thing is massive, guys. I love this piece. To me, this was one of my grails for I don't know how long. I mean, it's still my grail until the new ones come out. But that made me change my mind. Once I seen that exhaust and that he was using the smoke effect, I said, I need it. The cockpit looks freaking sick. Now, I really don't. Oh, so this thing right here is sticking out. It's a connection, which I recommend if you display them. It's a connection. It has batteries connected to this plug, and just plug it in. And I have it with a Google plug and play type of what is it, like a plug that you connect to an outlet, and you can turn it on voice command with Google Voice or Google Assistant, sorry. So that made me change my mind, guys. So this vehicle, this 89 Hot Toys, came with the plastic cover, you know, when it shields itself and he's gonna go talk to the penguin. I seen a couple of people use it. Really, it was a cool thing, but it's more of a gimmick. We really don't need it. If anything, I don't think Hot Toys is actually shipping the new one that they just announced with the new Batmobile. They haven't said it, but I haven't seen that cover that goes on top of this. Some people display this one and then the other one on another shelf. Is pretty cool. But I mean, also another thing that I saw from Jaws he he showed a picture of the interior of this Batmobile, and this one is beautiful, man. Like I said, Jaws, if you're watching my video, make sure, and I'm pretty sure everybody could agree with me, the paint apps. If it takes a little bit longer for you guys to release these vehicles, then take a little bit longer, but make sure that the paint on the buttons and everything, it's a little bit better. I mean, that's all I could ask for. Other than that, the vehicles are perfect. This is super detailed, guys. But when you turn it on, there's really the lights. It's just really the LEDs that we're using on this vehicle, they were not the brightest. So I mean, a lot of people will complain about that. I mean, like I'm complaining about the paint. I'm complaining about it. I'm not really nitpicky, but just because of that bad wing, that's the only thing. And the VBS had some. The paint app wasn't the greatest either. But yeah, guys, this vehicle. There's a couple of times that I actually displayed it like this. I would never put a figure in here and close it. That defeats the purpose of you having a Batman. I would like to display the figure outside, not inside. So I really don't mind none of that. It doesn't fit inside. Maybe coming out is cool, but not inside and then closing the cabinet or even like that. It just looks funky in my opinion. Yeah, guys, this is an amazing piece right here. But from what I seen, Joss is just making it way better, and I applaud him, for that. He's actually a maker, good guy. I mean, I don't know him personally, but every time you comment on something, he has the time to reply. I don't know if it's him replying or somebody else, but he takes the time of replying to certain questions, which is great. Just like Mondo's a smaller company. Mondo, they always responding, even in the groups for certain questions to the members, which is amazing. Yes, guys, I'm actually pre-ordering the JAZZINC's '89 Batmobile 1/6 scale. I didn't want to. I was okay with this one, but damn you, Joss. Your videos made me change my mind. And please, guys, before you guys talk smack to me, you can't, because I have JAZZINC's vehicles and dioramas. I don't have all of them because I have my reasons. Said the 22, not for me. I'll wait for the second movie. 66, just not my cup of tea. But this one right here, guys, can't wait to see the final productions. I mean, the final production videos, photos. Can't wait for the 95, guys. Like you guys just don't. I get it. A lot of people don't like the Batman Forever, and I feel like it's because the Batman and Robin is kind of tied up to that movie because George Clooney. But you can't deny that the 95 Batman Forever Batmobile, it's an amazing piece, and it will look great next to this one, next to the BBS, next to the Tumbler, but especially next to this one, because those lights, I feel like for that type of vehicle, I'm gonna have to lower the brightness or put some type of coating on top of one, like on one of those lights, just because that vehicle, I want the lights to pop, and that's the reason I hope he said it, that he wants to do it. I hope he does the 97. The movie, as a kid, I loved the movie. I mean, don't lie to yourself and say that movie was not good when you were a kid, because when I was a kid I loved it. Now that I see it, yeah, it's cheesy. I mean, there's a lot of movies that you see nowadays and they're cheesy, but when I watched it when I was little, I loved the movie. I loved it myself. I loved the freaking Batman and Robin. But the more I see the pictures and videos for the 97 Batmobile, I'm like, I need this Batmobile to go along with the 89, with the Forever, and with the 89 and Forever, the Tumbler and the BBS. Yes, of course, they're part of Batman's legacy, but I feel like if you're gonna have the '89, you have to have the Forever, and if you have the Forever, you have to have the '97. Just like if you have the BBS, I feel like you have to have the Tumbler, because I feel like the Tumbler, the BBS is a mixture. The BBS Batmobile is a mixture of this vehicle and the Tumbler. I don't know if you guys see the similarities. Like if they had a baby, the BBS came out. But yes, guys, I am pre-ordering this 8916 from JAZZINC. But if you can't, if you're watching this video, make sure you pre-order it. You don't want to kick yourself in the butt later on and say, I should have pre-ordered, because you're either going to spend a little bit more, even if it's a few $100s more, but you're still going to spend a little bit more. Especially, and then if you have issues with that vehicle, you buy second hand, you won't be able to have it replaced by JAWS. So yeah, guys, I'm buying this vehicle, the 16 Batmobile. I'm gonna be selling this one and just putting it towards the 89. But if you don't have the money, guys, by all means, I feel like the 89 Hot Toys 16 will do for you. It's an amazing piece. I'm pretty sure hopefully they do upgrade the LEDs they have in the cockpit, and then the ones in the front and the back. But yeah, guys, I'm selling this one and buying the 89. Or probably I keep this one. Probably I keep this one and just buy the other one too. And maybe I'll display this one differently. I will display one with the 89 Batman, and another one maybe in the future I get the Batman Returns figure and display it. I mean, a different setting. Maybe I'll do a diorama for this. But yeah, guys, I changed my mind. Like I said, thank you, JAWS, in a good and in a bad way, because I didn't want to buy your vehicles. Not that I don't like them, it's just I was spending too much money on them, and I said that's it, I'm done, I'm not buying any more. But if you make that 97, I'm all in. And I posted a post just 2 days ago that they should make it, and it's like over 100 people liking the post because they're interested. So there is some interest for the 97 Batman and Robin Batmobile. Again, I still remember when I put the post for the 95. I think that's when the BBS was still in pre-order, and I was like, just a hint for the Batman Forever, and here we are. I was happy. I was like if anything, the first one to bring that up. I'm pretty sure Joss already had that in mind, but I was the first one to put that post, and just that's a hint. You should make it. Great Batmobile 16 Hot Toys figure. One thing too, before I end this video, long video actually that I'm doing, 6 Scale Mafia brought it up to Joss and said, you should make a video, or you should let us make a video of us making but comparing the both vehicles without no commentary, without any dialogue. I'm all for it. I mean, Jaws, you don't have to say anything. Whoever's saying is cocky, or it's like it's non-professional. I mean, why is it not professional? I mean, Hot Toys announced this vehicle right after Jaws announced his, so it was like a kind of a low blow too, for half the price. But again, I do see why you get what you pay for. And now that Hot Toys, again, I'm not liking what they're doing. I like the fact that people are getting a second opportunity of owning these vehicles, but you're re-releasing the same stuff over and over, and just us collectors that thought we had something good, like something limited. It's not limited anymore, which is, I mean, again, it's okay for the people that did miss out, by all means. Like, but you guys should take it, if you're gonna release them again, release them in limited quantities, not by the thousands. Just my opinion is, I know vehicles, figures is not an investment. I don't see it like that, but it kind of sucks when you paid a certain amount. I didn't pay the retail, but if you pay a certain amount especially for those people that paid $2,000 for this because they thought it was limited, it was never gonna come out. And then, I mean, Jazz is taking a better one, but Hot Toys just said, we're releasing it again, and it's probably gonna be thousands they're gonna release again, which is sad. Hoping they don't. That it's really limited, but you have the chance right now, guys, to have either to buy the Hot Toys or the JAZZINCs. I feel like whichever route you go with, you can't go wrong with either one, and especially go based on your budget. But yeah, man, I can't wait. Can't wait for the 95. Keep talking and saying I can't wait. And it was crazy that I have this in the shelf, but now that I have it in front of me, it's still an amazing piece. It's still an amazing piece as far as Batmobiles go, as far as dioramas. It's just, it looks insane. So I just imagine what the JAZZINC's Batmobile is gonna look like. But look at this, guys. It's still a huge piece. It's huge. It's a big freaking Batmobile. If you, it's huge. It has detail on the bottom. That's gonna be the thumbnail. This is amazing. Again, guys, thank you for watching. I take it back. I see why Joss is charging what he's charging for this vehicle, and it's because he's putting more effort than what Hot Toys did. And it's a smaller company, so they have to make some profit. Thank you for watching, guys. To the next video. Hope you like, subscribe, comment, which is whether it's a negative or positive comment, I'll reply to it. But yeah, I take it back. I'm getting the 1/6 scale JAZZINC's '89 Batmobile. Till the next time, guys.